The Swifties are not gonna like this video, but you know what? I've taken on the Brie Larson stance a couple times. I'm sure it'll be fine. Welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idle, and yeah, if you haven't heard, the internet is ablaze with images, NSFW images of Taylor Swift. But they are very obviously AI generated. That has not stopped her cultist fans from going on an absolute tirade about it when, I'm gonna be real, it's not a big deal. I've seen the images, by the way. I'm not going to show the images because I say they're not a big deal, but YouTube would certainly make them a big deal. But we're going to get into this article covering it, as well as taking a look at a couple tweets by some unhinged fans of Taylor Swift. Before we do, hit that subscribe button. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day. You might be asking yourself, Leon, how is this considered nerdy? Well, I think the rise of AI is pretty dang nerdy, no matter how you spin it when it comes to things like Taylor Swift and technology. So hit the subscribe button and let's talk about this. Fury, as extremely graphic AI pictures of Taylor Swift go viral, and outraged fans call for image makers' harassment and predatory behavior. Because that's the way it always goes, right? You see these types of individuals on X, and they will talk about how people are being harassed, and oh, the harassment is so bad, oh, I mean, there's so much cyberbullying, but they will be the first to harass others when any of their golden cow icons, or that they put on a pedestal, are being attacked. Even if it's something over as simple as AI that everybody knows is AI. Graphic AI images of Taylor Swift. I love they keep saying graphic. I mean, maybe they are. I don't even know what you would consider graphic nowadays, but yeah, I saw them, and maybe it just speaks to my desensitization. But they're not that. Maybe they would be graphic if they were real. Like don't get me wrong. One of the photos, for example, is Taylor pretty much having a train ran on her by the entirety of the Kansas City Chiefs. But it's not real. It's very obviously fake. It's very obviously AI. It looks airbrushed. The individuals, like, yeah, they've got the correct face because AI can do that pretty well, but the bodies are all weird and wonkily proportioned. There's another one where she's like in a crowd of the NFL audience, and she's wearing, like, she's got all the Kansas City Chief body paint on, and it says like "fuck me" on her forehead, and it says "fuck me" on her ass, and Chiefs fans are like gripping at her to touch Taylor Swift. And again, like, would that be bad if it was real? Absolutely. But you can tell it's AI. It's fake looking. It's airbrushed. The tweets, actually, and the photos actually give Taylor Swift an ass. So, they're not real. Like let's call it for what it is. I just don't understand why people are freaking out about this to the extent they are. Like, let's be real. Taylor Swift, she's been famous for 15 years now. One of the biggest names, if not the biggest name, celebrity-wise, in the world. This is not going to ruin her career. This is not going to be a career ender. Nobody's going to believe these are real. It's not like this is going to impact her in any way, shape, or form. These fans are taking it upon themselves to defend a multi-billionaire that they don't know, that will never know them, that doesn't care about them, let's be real, that just looks at you as dollar signs. Like Taylor Swift is not your friend. Taylor Swift is not your buddy. I don't know what to say about it. DailyMail.com has seen the images in question, but will not be publishing them. They're hosted on a celeb jihad. They're like, hey, we ain't going to show you the photos, but if you want to know where they are, we got you. It's like, I've seen several articles do this. I wasn't sure what outlet I was going to use, but I've seen several articles be like, we would not dare show you the photos, but if you want to see them, right down here in the corner, rule34.com. Like, it was just, whatever. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But Swift has been a regular at Chiefs games over the last 6 months due to support of her boyfriend and star player, Travis Kelce. The images are the latest to be hosted by Celeb Jihad, which was previously wrapped up in a string of indecent scandals in 2017. The website was sued by celebrities for posting explicit images that had been hacked from their phones and iCloud accounts. Now, if they were real images, by the way, if these were legitimate real images, I could completely understand. If these were images of Taylor Swift that had been hacked from their phones and iCloud accounts, that would be one thing. But we know this isn't real. Again, I've already said it, but it bears repeating. It is so insanely obvious that it's AI, that these photos are not real. I don't understand what the difference is between this and like somebody drawing it at this point, because you've got some legitimate good artists out there. Have you guys ever been on DeviantArt.com? I'm sure some of you growing up, maybe you're a bit too young for it, but if you're around my generation, if you're in your 30s, a little older, maybe late 20s, you remember DeviantArt back in the 2010s. And if you went there, that was probably where you saw some of your very first explicit, degrading, but very artistic nude artwork. Let's be real, let's call it what it is. DeviantArt had some messed up stuff, but man, some of it was done really well. You gotta give props. So, how is this any different than that? Like I don't remember anyone ever getting sued or getting taken down for fan art that was, disgusting. It happens all the time. Why is it so different now that a computer is doing it, aside from trying to fuel the debate against AI? According to an analysis by independent researcher Genevieve O that was shared with the Associated Press in December, more than 140,000 new deepfake videos were posted online this year, which surpassed every other year combined. Well, these weren't videos, so that doesn't matter. These were images, and images you could tell very much are fake. They're trying to conflate the argument here. I do think there's a difference between AI deepfake videos and AI photos. If it's a deepfake video and it's done well, you might not know that it's AI. That I think there's cause for concern there. But again, these photos of Taylor Swift, 100% you can tell are AI. I will not trust the person who's like, oh, I believe they were real. Like, now you're a liar or you're one of the dumbest people I've ever met. I'm sorry, it is what it is. On Thursday morning, X started suspending accounts that have reshared some, which is one of the few reasons I did not reshare them. But again, I mean, hey, roll the dice on it because it is funny to see some of these Swifties' reactions. Brothers quickly emerged in their place. They're also reposted the images on Instagram, Reddit, and 4chan. Swift has yet to comment on the site or the spread of the images, but her loyal and distressing fans have waged war. This is where it gets good. This is where I want to talk about, because you know what? I don't care what your opinion is on AI art. I don't care what your opinion is on Taylor Swift or how this situation be handled. Swifties are cultists. Let's keep it real. First of all, it says the Swift has yet to comment on the spread of the images. She doesn't need to. She's a multi-billionaire. What has she got to say that could possibly change this situation? Not a damn thing. If anything, she should come out and condemn her followers and condemn her cultists. I know she's not going to, but listen to some of the stuff that's being said here, and then I'm going to show you some other tweets as well. How is this not considered sexual assault? I cannot be the only person who is finding this weird and uncomfortable. Bitch, why are you finding this weird and uncomfortable? At what point does fake computer-generated images of someone else make you weird and uncomfortable? Why are you so invested in somebody else's life, someone else's business, that you're getting uncomfortable on their behalf when they could be wiping these tears away with hundos, like with $100 bills? I cannot understand the mentality of these individuals who want to jump to, hey, look at this thing that's a drawing. Even if it's a drawing a computer did it, it's sexual assault. That is, if I drew Taylor Swift getting banged by Kermit the Frog, which was another AI generated image I saw, if I drew that, people would be like, yo, Leon, that's fucking weird. But no one would be like, that's sexual assault. How are these people? I want to know how the brain works. I really do. I've never been able to understand it. We got someone here say, we are talking about the body face of a woman being used for something she probably would never allow or feel comfortable. How are there no regulations or laws preventing this? That is a very easy to answer thing. Freedom! That's freedom! It does not matter who you are, what you do, as long as you are not infringing upon the rights of someone else, there's pretty much no law against it. People are going to probably bring up defamation and whatnot. This is not defamation. Now, I'm not a lawyer. However, I have, handled some defamation things in the past. I've gone through some situations that required me to learn a lot about defamation in my real private life. And let me tell you, there was no defamation here, because one of the key factors for defamation is it has to be proven that it has negatively impact you and like your finances, your job, your career. Basically, it has to be proven that it negatively impacted how you were able to progress in the real world. Yeah, ain't no way in hell that very obvious AI-generated pornographic images are going to affect Taylor Swift's job, her job opportunities or her career or her album sales. No one's like, well, I was going to take my 7-year-old daughter to see Taylor Swift, but then I saw her getting railed by the entirety of the Washington Redskins, and I decided I couldn't buy them tickets. That's not happening. Non-consensual deepfake pornography is illegal in Texas, Minnesota, New York, Virginia, Hawaii. Virginia? Come on, get your shit together. It's apparently illegal in Virginia, the 51st state, Hawaii, and Georgia. In Illinois and California, victims can sue the creators of the pornography in court. Here it is, for defamation. So they can sue. That does not mean they will win. I can see no circumstance. I mean, it's Illinois and California, so you know what? They ain't exactly the best on the books when it comes to enforcing and rightfully holding up their laws as of late. But in a general sense, nah. Taylor Swift would not have ground to stand on. There's literally no law against creating any sort of image that you want to create, as long as, again, it does not infringe upon the rights of others. And that would be included in these. I'm going to need the entirety of the adult Swiftie community to log into Twitter, search the term Taylor Swift AI, click the media tab, and report every single AI-generated pornographic photo of Taylor that can be seen, because I'm effing done with this BS. Get it together, Elon. One enraged Swiftie wrote. Yeah, Elon, get it together. I know that you're too busy out there fighting, government corruption, the FBI having infiltrated big tech, child pornography on Twitter, but if you could take some time aside, just maybe an hour a day every day to make sure that the Swifties are comfortable with their X-using experience, despite the fact that, I don't know, there's so much more important going on, and this is an election year, probably might be one of the biggest, if not the biggest election in the history of the United States. But the Swifties are uncomfortable, so get on that, Elon. Look, I'm gonna be real, guys. I don't care about this issue too terribly much, because we've got such bigger things going on in the world. I'm not exactly a proponent of this. I'm not saying, yo, everyone go out there, make AI porn of Taylor Swift. I'm not advocating for it, but I don't care that it's being done, because there's so much bigger fish to fry, and also, Taylor's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. I want to draw attention to these absolute cultists. I mean, look at this tweet. I will do anything in my will to protect Taylor from all the disgusting shit. I love her more than anything in this world. This is a real person. Number one, my tears ricochet and come back. Be here, stand. They joined Twitter in 2020. They have 8,000 followers. They talk about Taylor Swift like she is the Pope. And I don't believe in people worshiping the Pope either. I'm gonna be real, but that's neither here nor there. When you are talking about individuals like this to this degree, when you worship the ground they walk on, that is cult-like behavior. These are the types of individuals that this social media and this celebrity-obsessed world has bred. It is absolutely frightening. I definitely am going to make videos making fun of these freaks, of these weirdos. Does it suck that there's some AI stuff out there of Taylor Swift getting butt-fucked? Sure, we'll say that's a big deal. I disagree, but whatever, it's a big deal. I don't think AI images, fake computer-drawn images of one of the biggest celebrity in the world getting butt-fucked is near as big a deal as the people that talk about the celebrity like this. I will do anything to protect Taylor from all this disgusting shit. I love her more than anything. She's talking about her like she knows her. Bro, Taylor does not care about you. You are a dollar sign to her. You are the filthy, unwashed mass to her. What's this? This is one of the only AI images I felt could be shared. I just thought it was funny. Let's be real. This was not NSFW, but yeah, that's pretty messed up. And then this was what Texas friend had showed was trending. Civil War, Texas National Guard. Taylor Swift AI, because when we've got the Texas National Guard situation going down, when we are hypothetically and potentially on the brink of civil war, Taylor Swift AI still got a trend on X. Guys, I don't know what to tell you at that point. That is why I want to cover this story, because this is bananas. This is insane. The genie is out the bottle. Oh no, there was 4 to 6 photos of a famous girl doing butt stuff with fans and football players on the internet. Let's shut it all down. Let's write a million articles. I didn't even know which article to pick, where to choose from, because there was so many. When I typed in Taylor Swift AI into Google, because I knew that's what I wanted to cover, but I wasn't sure which article, I was inundated. I thought there'd be 3 or 4. It was more than a page. I didn't even bother going to the second page. Everyone was talking about this, and it kind of blows my mind as to why, because, oh no, AI do what AI gonna do. I get people having fears about it, I get people being worried, but this is literally no different. This particular example is no different than if somebody drew pornographic art and posted to Twitter. And I don't know if you guys have been on Twitter very often, but there's a lot of pornographic hand-drawn art on Twitter. There's entire artist categories of users on X who are literally tagged as NSFW artists. They are all out there. There's a bunch of them, and sometimes their art goes viral. It's not exactly uncommon. How many individuals have seen, lewd sexual anime characters that were drawn, fan-made stuff like that? The reason people are throwing a fit about this is because AI did it. No shit, AI did it, and it was very obvious AI did it. I got nothing else to say on the matter. I just do want to know what you guys have to say, though. Those are my opinions. Let me know yours in the comments down below, or let me know on X, where you can find me at Bolt the Word. And please subscribe. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day. Not always about Taylor Swift or AI or pornographic content, but anime, music, movies, Magic the Gathering, you name it. Check me out at Instagram at wordsofparadise_Leon. And before we get into the normal outro, the merch has officially dropped. Click right up there, wherever, and you can use code VITALIDLE to get a discount on shirts, mugs, whatever you find is interesting to you in the Words of Paradise name, and join the Discord. Become a member, join the Discord. It's so great to have merch out there. I appreciate anyone and everyone who's gotten me this far, and if you get a shirt, if you get a mug, man, take a photo, tag me, I'd love to see it. But until next time, it's all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.